Ali, are you ready?
And who are you to tell me what I can and cannot do?
There is more at stake here than your pride, Wasif. We walk a narrow path.
Enough! Take care what you say when we next meet, Governor. I will not suffer such insult twice.
That's Wasif and Baghdad's governor, Muhammad ibn Abdullah ibn Tahir. He gave Wasif an order. The warlord did not like it.
The governor of Baghdad has no authority over the warlord. Unless... could he also be with the order?
Muhammad? I don't believe it. He is not just governor, he is a poet and a scholar. The man has spirit. I hope to make him an ally.
Well, I hope you are right. Wasif is enough to deal with. I just have to find a way inside the garrison.
One of the stewards inside is loyal to me. You will find him near the cookhouse. When he sees the red sash, he will help you.
What will you do?
I will find Beshi and then free other rebels being held in the prison. Wasif, I leave to you.
Warlord, you cloak yourself in the Khalifa's colors so you can kidnap and kill at will. You are a plague upon the land. Its soil is red with the blood of those you have butchered, all because they sought their freedom, or because you feared they would. You think yourself untouchable, surrounded by your soldiers. But we will storm the garrison, free Beshi, and see your reign of terror end. Those walls do not look climbable. I will have to find another way in. Show me the path ahead.
Those garrison walls are useless as they are. Have you seen the holes in the garrison walls? What's the point of having walls if they have holes in them?
You mean the construction? There are guards everywhere. No one is getting in or out of that place without being caught.
There might be a way in along the northern wall. I should take a look.
أنتم أكثر من اللازم؟ بشرائع الله تعالى.
You have no business here.
مئة مرة. من المستحيل أن أتمكن من استنساخ نتائج.
إنهم عبيد. ليس الأمر.
Ο πρώτος που έκανε ο Τσάφερ βασισμένος στις αρχές του Αρχιμίδη. Θα πρέπει να είχε δει ένα αντίγραφο. Στο μάχη. Όπως και να έχει το πράγμα, ο αντίκτυπος της ταχύτητας.
Pay for your deed!
Rest now.
لكن علي مساعدة أبي معشر العجوز بعد المغرب. إنه يعاني. وكاد يسقط أرضا مرة أخرى.
This could be a way inside. There is a steward here loyal to Ali. He will be somewhere near the cookhouse. What do you see?
I'll bet he's left the key in that mess of a room.
Where there is a key, there is a lock or a gate.
Over here.
You are Ali's man?
I saw your red sash. We must be quick. Wasif is in the inner garrison. I can get you through a side entrance, but we cannot be seen together. Follow me at a distance, and stay out of sight.
I understand.
Tell me when you're ready to go.
All right, let us go.
I will walk in the open to avoid suspicion. Follow me at a distance, and stay in cover. Try to stay in the shadows.
Have you heard those screams? It's like ghosts or something. I heard the prison is haunted.
Something's happening down there that isn't right.
I hope they fix
I
the
heard the
walls.
same thing at Damascus.
You and me
Gate.
both.
You
My
don't
patrols
want
will
to
be
know.
shorter for one thing. Warlord Wasif is back. Your shirt came on your patrol. With a full round, all the way to the construction. If I catch any of you shortcutting, you lose a week's pay and be in latrine duties for a month. Everything seems quiet enough, my friend. I'm not your friend. Be about your business. Be quick.
So far, so good. We're halfway. Remember, stay hidden. If you fail, I will not be able to help, and you must find your own way.
The rebels are going to shit themselves when they see what the warlord has planned for them.
This is the barracks. Wasif's room is probably further inside.
Finally, this door will lead me to Wasif. Now I must get back.
Stand straight and eyes front! The warlord is arriving and will tolerate no disorder.
Better. The heft is good. The balance, too. The hilt is still a bit tight. Let us see if the edge is better. Whoever bears arms against us is not one of us. You chose the wrong side, my friend.
Judgment belongs to Allah, not you.
It's still sticking. Make the blood grooves deeper.
Time to put the dog down!
We should free the others. Then you can lead your men outside. I will deal with Wasif.
Outside? Don't be foolish. This is the perfect beginning. We are going to pull this place down.
The warden has the key to our cells. Be careful. He's more dangerous than he looks.
Lend me your eyes. There is the warden. Now to release the others.
Have you lost your senses?
Ali will lead us to our revenge. For Beshi!
Your men are free. Now I must find Wasif.
There's a signal fire just above here. Once lit, it will raise an alarm throughout the garrison. The guards will come to us.
And I will find a way into his room while he is alone. All right. I will light the fire.
Do not forget our agreement.
I have not forgotten. All right, I have this.
What do we do? We are surrounded.
Be silent! Take this down quickly. The Zindiq Ali and his rebels have attacked the garrison. Request reinforcements. Seal the letter. When the door is breached, find a way through and deliver it to the Khalifa. On your life!
Yes, Saidi.
Composed and silent, even when trapped. Al-Mardikhwar indeed.
They are wild, but skilled. Formidable warriors. But so am I.
So it wasn't Sajjad that led us. It was me.
A feather. Isn't that ironic? Was it taken from an eagle who fell out of the sky?
A symbol of freedom. A word you did not use often. And never will again.
Oh. So this is freedom. Yet, I do not see any way out.
We will have to fight our way out. Our revolution begins now! With me!
This may not be good.
What the refuge?
What's going on?
Good idea. Why do they fight? Their world of lives.
What's going on?
I lost fight, Peter!
That is it. Let us get out of here.
Follow me! Stay close!
Is this what you mean by freedom? Brawling our way out of a garrison?
Why? Do you lack the stomach for an honest fight?
No. I just prefer an honest assassin. I hope you trained your men better than the warlord trained his.
Can you not see for yourself? The fight is almost over already.
Not getting through.
Where is he coming from? No!
Oh! We made it! That was close.
Not close.
Inevitable.
More guards!
You fight with a venom. Perhaps our cause appeals to you more than you admit. You fight with a venom. Perhaps our cause appeals to you more than you admit.
Not close.
Inevitable.
More guards!
You fight with a venom. Perhaps our cause appeals to you more than you admit.
Trust you! Hold you well, but be patient.
Time for the kill!
I see you. That is the last of them.
Let us go out the same way we came in.
Oh no, my friend. We are leaving through the front gate. Keep up! We are close! Victory is ours!
We are with you, Sahib Aslan.
This is a good day. I will meet you at the Bureau. Our fight begins! We will have freedom or death! God is great!
There is no God but God!
God is great!
There is no God but God!
God is great!
There is no God but God!
I should return to Funev at the Bureau.
If you mention the cat, he will come. And here he is.
Go softly, come softly, so the cat does not gore you.
You have honored your word. Wasif lies dead, and all who hear of it, hear of me.
I regret we could not save Beshi. He was a brave man.
Already they tell his story throughout Baghdad. He will free more by his death than he did in life. Freedom has a price. The only question is whether we will pay it. Beshi was proud to. I have much to do. I would wish peace upon you both, but we know that is not in your future. Nor mine.
I fear Ali is right. Nothing will stop his rebellion now.
Maybe nothing should. The things he says. At the garrison, we saw Wasif arguing with Governor Muhammad ibn Tahir.
Muhammad? That is odd. I will keep eyes on him. Arakallah Khan.
Easy, Basim. I am here. Basim, Tamahal.
I cannot keep them waiting.
Are they aware, your companions, that their hunter is hunted in his sleep?
If it were in my sleep alone, I could bear it. But it followed when I fled Anbar. Now it stalks me when I slay those I hunt.
The ones from the palace. In the masks.
4 are dead at my hand. The last, the head of the snake, will join them soon.
Why slit its throat when you could loosen its tongue?
What? Why would I?
The Jinni only struck in sleep. It never dogged you by the day until you reached into that chest. The masked ones prize what lay within. The ancient object that woke at your touch. They may hold more answers living than dead.
I hunt my enemies. I do not break bread with them. I took an oath, Nihal.
How can you hunt when you are hounded? If you could walk the dark unburdened, you could better serve the light.
I stay my blade from the flesh of the innocent, not from the order of the ancients.
If you will not ask your foes, then at least ask your friends what slept in that chest. And why they sought it.
My companions wait for me at the Harbiya Bureau. Clear your mind, Basim. Focus on the task before you.
يلا! يلا يلا!
ليس العمال.
أحمر، ابتعد عني.
كثير الأذنين الذهاب لاصطياد العقارب. أخبرته أني
Tough, sure. I don't mean to boast, but not interested. Go.
لو استطعت لقايضتني.
Hey! Keep your day up!
Be my eyes, Enkidu.
Where could it be? Holy Father, grant me guidance. Where could it be?
What grief moves you?
Perhaps my prayers have been answered.
You are well armed for a monk.
I was a violent man, though I will admit...
I can respect a warrior.
I seek a holy man, buried in one of the old...
A simple enough task. I will see what I can find. Benedict the Dark, a man of great appetites. I do not believe the Christians sanctify gluttony. John of Shiraz. He gambled more than he gained, but always shared his winnings. A generous man, but not one worthy of worship. Leo the Enlightened. His wisdom was only exceeded by his piousness. Ah, here is one deserving of some reverence. Monk, I believe I have found your saint.
God be praised. I must retrieve the bones before we are discovered.
I thought you were here to pay respect, not rob a grave.
There is no theft. His bones belong to the church, and will do more good among the faithful than rotting in the ground.
If your church has no objection, then who am I to judge?
There is only one whose judgment matters, and I trust he will be forgiving.
Hey! Stop what you're doing!
Unfortunately, the Khalifa's men are...
Thy will be done!
You can't breathe!
You know not what you do?
There was no other way to resolve this. These kinds of men understand only violence and cruelty.
You have performed God's will, my friend. He will surely bless you with good fortune.
I answer to another calling. But I will not turn down a bit of extra luck.
What?
Good to see you.
Well met.
Let us...
Lots of... A strong layer of protection. Always prudent. All right. We can make it stronger. Nothing else?
I
don't...
حتى بأسعار الأسواق الآن. لما لا تأخذ ذلك دون مقابل؟
Go away.
الجديدة.
What do you have?
Take a look. I know a thing or two about blades. I can give it a second life. I have a gift with edges. I can give it a good lick for you. I know a thing or two about blades. Is that all for now?
I must take my pick. Go, Enkidu.
ارتكل بالشرطة جراء
Beshi sent me. I am here to help you to safety.
I do not know you. Am I just meant to take you at your word?
Do you have a choice?
Fine. I know a way out of the city. And remember, I have eyes in the back of my head, in case you plan to stab me from behind. Look, a threat. Preferably by you.
Where can I hide?
I'll be waiting.
هاي خذت الكنترول كول.
في علم الحياة
You will rot in a cell. Yes, you will. سأحصل على شرعي لجلب بعض.
ذلك الكتاب الذي أعرض
There is trouble ahead.
Don't want you here.
I, for one, will not judge. Is an innocent man in a cruel world.
Hey! Stop!
I must work more on my defense.
Behold, the fear of...
The course is clear.
Killer! Oh God! Got to get out of here!
Ever been down to Abdullah?
Have you known the rebels long?
Long enough to believe in their cause.
وأنا في طريقي لرؤية شرطي المحتسب.
Look, a threat to be met. Preferably by you.
Have to bring the Qadi to the rich district later. Escorting some important documents.
The course is clear.
We're safe now. You have my thanks and my trust.
Nothing here for you. Die! You're mine!
You took your time.
Did you wait up, Master?
I wait for no man. You look tired.
Nothing a little adventure won't fix. What news?
Ali thinks the time is right to attack the palace. The Oyun are distracted and the people divided.
Divided how?
Some are claiming the new Khalifa stole the throne from Abu Abdullah, son of Al-Mutabakkil. What do you know of him?
Little. He was there at the palace, the night his father... The night I reached into that chest. Master, have we learned anything more about the object within?
Why do you ask?
It seems a shame we know so little about something the Order prized so much. Should we not seek to know our enemies better, the better to defeat them?
Marhaban, Basim. Have I interrupted?
No. We must turn to the task at hand.
Of course, Abu Abdullah. Rebecca tells me you have met his mother, Qabiha.
I did. I think she could be first among our foes. She, or Arib the poet, or Muhammad the governor. All three had ties to our enemies.
Muhammad ibn Tahir. His cousins govern the land on which Alamut sits.
Their protection is all that shields us from our enemies.
I cut our enemies' legs beneath them, Master. Let me strike while their stumps are bloody. I will unmask them and learn their intent.
Basim is right. We must act swiftly.
Go to the Round City. Investigate all three, but take no further action. Reports back to me atop the house of the previous hill.
You should not disturb me, and you should find something to do. Check the board, and you will hit 2 birds with a single stone.
Vulav, my finder of facts, my fielder of questions.
How can I be of help, Basim?
Tell me about Arib. Her words were as scripture to members of the Order.
A gifted artist and poetess, Arib won her freedom through her skill. Tabit tells me she keeps a luxurious home in the Round City. Anything else?
What do you know of Qabiha? She had ties to the treasurer.
Born to slavery, Qabiha rose to become Al-Mutawakkil's favorite concubine in the harem. Yet her son was not made Khalifa, leaving her future uncertain. Anything else?
Tell me about the governor. I saw him give orders to Wasif at Turkey.
Muhammad is one of the Tahirids, powerful viceroys of the Khalifas in Persia. He governs all Baghdad from his seat at the courts. Anything else?
Where can I find our suspects?
All three live within the glorious Round City, the power center of the Abbasid Khilafah. Anything else?
Shukran, Fula. Poet, politician, and concubine. I will soon know which one wears the mask. They say the harem is home to hundreds, secluded and kept from sight of men. This place may be more secret than Alamut.
There are nothing to distract me from my toothache here. Incredible the stories I hear from the eunuchs. Lady Arib seems to write 10 new songs every day. It is no wonder her excesses are tolerated, though her enemies multiply.
Survey the area. They say no man may enter the harem unless he is a eunuch, or the Khalifa himself. I am neither. So this could be interesting.
Do not even think about it. Keep walking.
That was friendly. I will have to find another way in.
I need your eyes, my friend.
Her influence wanes. Her followers dwindle by the day. Kabiha is a great woman, Farah. She was, while Al-Mutawakkil lived, but her son did not succeed him, and her time has come and gone.
When the tide ebbs, will you be swept with it to the sea?
I do not like to get involved in politics, Nasreen.
Please. We know what you are.
Enough! The new eunuchs will be arriving any minute. Meet them at the gate, Makira, and try not to make a mess of it. Come, Nasreen.
New servants mean new faces in the harem. If I had a eunuch's uniform, I could slip in among them.
Because there is none.
What see you, my friend?
Did I ever tell you about the time that I...
That looks like a good fit. Shame someone is already wearing it. Let us just move you out of the way.
You'll pay for that, you snake!
الرقيق ستجرها من شعرها إلى الشعر. عليك تذكر كلامها.
Savagery everywhere. Baghdad and Butcher's Yard.
لقد أمسكت به.
A bit tight across the chest. And gut.
I'm a bit of a leech handler myself. The job.
Hopefully this will work.
Tamahel, do I know you?
I doubt you would. This is my first day. I would hate to be late. Makira! Assalamu alaikum!
You know him, Makira?
What? You have forgotten me already?
No, I'm sorry. It has been a long...
That is all right, fair one. My face is quite forgettable. Unlike your own. Farah is expecting me. Between us, she terrifies me. Please do not make me late for her.
Let him in, Abbas.
Barakallahu fiki, Sayyidati.
Sir, are you lost? You cannot be here.
In here? I cannot imagine they will be pleased about that. You are a kahramana, no? You serve the concubines' every need. When is the last time someone asked what you needed? Someone who would not judge. Someone you could forget was ever here. There must be something you need, Makira. Or want.
There is something. Abbas at the gate. He has eyes for Farah. The Walad. He doesn't look at me. But Farah uses a paint to make her eyes bigger. And if I could have some, I think he might...
Say no more. I am at your service. Where can I find this paint?
The storage room, but no one is allowed in. Apart from Nasreen. Farah trusts her with everything, even her magic potion.
Farah has a magic potion.
She has Nasreen carry it. Tells her when she wants a sip. It makes her breath foul. Still, I'd give anything to try it myself.
And so you shall. And in exchange, Makira, what will you give me?
The key to that office.
Eye paint and magic potion. Your wish is my command. Eye paint and magic potion. Seriously? So what is this magic potion? Ah, I see. Alcohol.
Perfect timing. I need an honest opinion on my poem. I'm having trouble with the 23rd stanza.
What is a stanza?
Never mind. Philistine.
Why do I need to learn algebra? I am never going to need it.
You! Tell me you have read Al-Kindi.
I am sorry, Sayyidati.
Hey, does no one read anymore?
Bigger eyes might add to my disguise. No, focus, Basim. You need that key. Paint and potion acquired. Now to get that key. Here you are.
Oh, thank you. The others say I'm too young for paints and potions. But I'm not too young to know why they use such things.
Of course not. Now the key.
They only know more than me because they've all read this book. The Garden and its Mysteries. It's all about biology, the body, its secrets. It is quite infamous. Have you read it?
No.
Farah keeps it in the Khalifa's quarters. They're on the roof, and strictly forbidden.
Makira, we had an agreement.
Please, if you could just get the book and bring it to my room? It's in the east corner on the left.
Oh, fine. But then the key. Paint, potion. Now she has me fetching body books. I meant to play a servant, not be one.
Hold up! Hey!
Quarters fit for a Khalifa.
I keep seeing these flying priests or something. White robes jumping all around the city.
The Garden and its Mysteries. Not much spice to the title. I guess that was the idea.
Abu Abdullah's ambition knows no bounds. Farah, we cannot build a
There you are. Enjoy. Let us hope she does not come up with any more tasks. I think I have created a monster. The book is in your room. Now...
So? Are my eyes bigger?
Huge. Makira?
This potion, it...
Yes, I am familiar with this potion. We had a bargain, Makira. The key. Now.
Wait! You have to return the potion to Nasreen. If Farah finds out it's gone, she'll be furious. Then the key is yours, I swear.
Fine. Drink some water while I am gone, will you please? This is the last time, Basim. Put your foot down.
أي كتاب كان ذلك؟ الفصل المخصص للنسب. حسناً، سأضطر إلى رؤية يوسف.
Back where you belong. The potion is put back. All is right in the world. Now I will get that key from Makira if I have to pry it from her hands. It is done. I am done.
Thank you. Funny, I have a bit of a headache. What happens now?
You give me the key.
Oh, right.
You do not have it. You are...
No. Her star is fallen.
Finally. Now to find my answers. I remember this perfume. I smelled it in the bazaar. And perhaps in the harem. But on who? A hairpin. Nings. When did Qabiha get it? A signed book of Harib's poems. The ocean, the desert, the cobra, and the dove. A map of the Khilafah and Alamut. Yet for its grandeur, the room's all but empty. Things look to be missing, including Qabiha herself.
What is this? What did you give her?
She always drank from it. She asked me to give it to her. It's harmless.
You call this harmless, Nasreen?
You should go. Now, give me the key.
What happened to her?
Me. You really shouldn't have left me alone with that flask.
I'll search the rooms. You with me.
I did nothing. I did not hurt her.
What did you do?
Relax. No one is looking at us. They will be far too busy with the book they find in Nasreen's room.
Nasreen's room?
The garden and its mysteries. Nothing bawdy, just a study of native herbs, their properties medicinal, poisonous, cosmetic. Belladonna, deadly nightshade. It does make the eyes look lovely in small doses. Shame I had to waste it all on her. What? You saw them? Farah and Nasreen, dripping poison in everyone's ear, spreading lies and rumors about my mistress.
Qabiha.
One dead, the other disgraced. No one will hear them now.
Yes, I'La. What are you?
Loyal. In Qabiha's absence, I defend her throne from those who would supplant her.
Her office is empty. She has abandoned you, Makira. You serve a faithless mistress.
She will return from the palace when the danger has passed.
You really should not have told me that.
It makes no difference. You will never find her. Now,
Play nice. There are children present. Nice uniform, by the way. Suits you.
I can do nothing for Farah. But if Qabiha is the head of the Order, I could still spare those who have yet to suffer at her hands.
وهم يقطعون الطوب.
أنا حتى ارتفاع منسوب النهر.
Nothing can hide from us.
What beautiful homes. Far different from the slums of Anbar.
أرى من الحماقة أن يثق الخليفة. التجربة سآتي لمساعدة، لكن ليس هذا الشخص. سأسافر.
ماذا؟
لابد أن هذا جنون. ما الذي يحدث؟
Let us hope she is home. All torn, but here is a fragment. Let the hunter set his snares. A Thalib will not be bound. The Order does love their coded names. Perhaps she fears Hidden Ones hunt her. Still, I need more than this.
You will not bar me from my guests. This is my house.
Bought with my generosity!
Bought by my genius.
For tokens, favors, and personal dedications, you may find Sayyida Arib in the garden after her recital. Good day.
You must be her patron. It is an honor, Sayyidi. If I may, I seek a private audience with the poetess. Do you? I have been moved beyond words by her words. Symmetry of sky and sea. I only wish to express my sincere admiration.
Pretty words. Nearly as pretty as hers, and just as false. We both know what mask she wears, don't we?
Mask, Sayyidi?
Enough, Sayyidi. I know what you are, and I know why you've come. You think I haven't seen you skulking in the shadows? She's no longer party to your plots. Your secret meetings, your foolish nicknames. I have scrubbed her clean of them. For I have set a watch on her door. My men dog her recitals. Every letter she's had of you I have shredded or sent back.
Sent back?
You will find them piled at the Postal Bureau. Burn them. Bury them. Do what you will. You can choke on them for all I care.
Foolish nicknames, secret meetings. The patron may have thought me a member of the Order of the Ancients. The piles of letters at the Postal Bureau may reveal more. Let us see what mask you wear, poetess.
جوامع علم اليوم مخلوقات غريبة.
لكن أكاد أجزم أن هناك جنية
بالحركة والقياس في وصف
حتى الصاحب عرضوا الأمر على قسطة. لا يستطيع الخليفة.
The Postal Bureau. I will do as the Uyun do. Sift through strangers' mail and sniff out conspiracies.
You may not enter at this hour.
ما مشكلتك؟
Go away.
Cast your gaze, Enkidu.
Hey! What the? Now to find Arib's. Silence your song of sin, or I will do it for you. How kind. Moving on. Dearest Arib, your poetry has touched me deeply. You are my oasis, lush and al-Qaraf. After the honey drips from her lips, a Thalab leaves the garden and follows the mouse. Secret order correspondence? Bad poetry? A bit of both? Harib could be a Thalab. The patron spoke of a recital in the gardens. I could give this letter to Harib and see where the vixen leads me. Abu Abdullah is the true Khalifa and will soon reclaim his story. I will leave this one for the Uyun. Please note that your payment of 15 dinars is overdue and must be... No. I will go to the garden, give a Thalab her letter, and follow where she goes.
كان الغبار فوق. ما مشكلته؟
ستواجه ستوصل المأمور لديك العدسات قد قطعها بصورة سيئة.
لكنني لا أشعر بأن صاحب الشرطة
يمكننا جمع
Rage as the ocean, I will sweeten your storms. Be you ocean, desert, cobra, dove, all shapes and humors will I embrace. Hello there. Have we met? Come, don't be shy. I rarely bite, and I never leave a mark. It seems there's no privacy in the public eye. How came you by that letter? Who put you up to this?
I work in the dark to serve the light.
I've met the men who serve the light. It seems its glare oft leaves them blind. Are your masters so blinkered and bumbling?
You were warned, you son of a dog. Come a reap. We will set no tongues to wagging here.
Yours is the tongue that will not still itself, even when I beg for silence.
You spurned the counsel of he who raised you, and without whom you would still be nothing.
I raised myself. I authored myself. I have written myself into history. You are banished from my pages. Now be gone!
How can I leave you to wolves such as these? You're a woman alone, unarmed.
Words are weapons enough for me.
Then let us see what defense they offer. Take her.
There is somewhere the Sayyida needs to be, and you are delaying her.
It seems that words can summon shields.
We will need to make this quick.
Here! Not here! Where is it coming from? What's going on? On here!
Arib has left for her secret meeting. I must hurry. The letter commanded Athala to leave the garden and follow the mouse. Perhaps Arib is not lost to me yet. How far will the fox flee? Yet another painted mouse.
They are wild but skilled, formidable warriors. But so am I.
What kept you?
What do
لن
you
يخرج
think?
أبدا.
Not again. You should bring him before the Mathalim court.
But he thinks only of my reputation, Sarah. To safeguard success, I must be palatable, discreet. He fears I am too proud.
You? Never.
I write that love is feral and free, unbound by stricture or statute. Should I not practice what I publish?
Practice makes perfect. It also makes enemies.
So be it. But let me choose them. Courtiers, Caliphs, patrons, partners. So many men have tried to decide my enemies. And friends. Though Allah knows I once chose poorly.
He hid himself well. And a poet needs patrons. Even one so great as Al-Talib.
Well, I have my pick.
Good. There's troubled times ahead.
I will be fine. I have survived 6 caliphs. I will survive
6 more.
Don't worry, Sarah. I'll kiss the rings I need to kiss, but I will not be bound again. Not by anyone.
Secret meetings, coded names. There is no trace of the Order here. Still, she has her pick of patrons. Maybe the head of the Order is not Harib herself, but an admirer.
لم لا تحسن التصرف؟ عامل الناس كبشر.
Guide me, Angie. The Madalim courts are close. Derwish once told me it is where the commons can appeal when justice itself is dealt unjustly. My father said, to know the measure of a man, ask those who work beneath him. These judges must know the governor better than most. Greetings, Sayyidi. I wonder if I could ask you some questions about the governor, Muhammad ibn Tahir.
I am not underpaid to answer questions. I suggest you make this worth my time. Otherwise...
Would you accept this token of appreciation from a humble citizen?
I would. As a start.
I serve justice, not spoil it. Take your money. Now, what do you know about the governor?
He's feared, respected, dedicated to the rule of law, order.
That is all you know. You work here. Muhammad ibn Tahir keeps office at the courts.
At the shorter courts, not the Mathalim. He does keep spies here,
One scuttles back to his office every day at noon. Goodbye now.
ليس هذا كل شيء مؤكد؟ ربما هناك طريقة أخرى للنظر في الأمر. ما رأيك لو...
That messenger could lead me to the governor's office, and whatever secrets he buries there.
هل حدث أن... مهلا.
المدعو بالكوري العمل الذي مات ذلك غير معتاد. شو السلطة لأن منظوره دائما يكون على الحد الأعلى كأني كنت أحلم.
Those new blades look nice.
Not
Stay
welcome
alert.
here. Go.
Something is amiss.
Yes, Saidi. You have no business here. Hey, you! A word!
They are gone. Today I was too hasty. Tomorrow I must be better.
I can't make it to the ceremony that
What?
مقاومة غروب شمس جيد.
واصل المضي هذه المرة.
My boat alight from 30 paces.
Now you rest.
Hold on!
Come on. There you are. Now lead on.
Darwish always warned me I would be dragged to the Shorta. Who would have imagined I would walk in willingly?
Go, now!
What do you see, Enkidu? No, it is too dangerous, Enkidu.
Poverty was my only crime. Free me of these chains, please.
Sure. And the blue robe sells golden pomegranates in the court, but only on days with the red dog parties.
I still can't believe you might hold that. I know you don't get angry often, but you'll have to do something. Honor is at stake.
It's been mad in the streets today. If it's not Abu Abdallah's thugs sowing chaos, it's the damn rebels.
It is all we can do to keep riots from breaking out.
The governor has a plan. He will see us through this storm.
What the?
Eyes open. What? Someone's up to something. Hey, there! There you are! I will bury you!
I have heard it all before.
It was necessary.
Is there a problem? Leave the portal.
Screaming or anything, but we saw the mess soon after. Nasty.
Go somewhere else. Wait, would you die now?
Right.
Going.
What the?
What the hell is going on?
Has the governor returned? I'm not sure. I did not see him go upstairs.
Our luck, they'll have us guard at mid and eat in Katrabul tomorrow.
Poverty was my only crime. Free me of these pains, please. Alhamdulillah.
في أمان الله يا صديقي.
ساعدني. I cannot bear this any longer.
The storm out! What's going on? Everywhere!
What the? Hell! What's going on? No escape! You count! You die now! Caracal claw! Right!
Muhammad ibn Tahir's office at last. Abu Abdullah swears allegiance to the Khalifa, and that he will not seek the throne himself. A man who puppets the powerful, who seeks to purge the hidden ones at Alamut. I have seen enough. The governor has been tracking the rebels, and the hidden ones.
You can tell your masters I've had copies made. Shred that page, slit my throat. Our bargain stands.
My masters?
The masked cabal, the order of... I don't care. Are you not in their service?
Are you not in their service?
I serve the Khalifa. I serve Allah. And I do it without hiding my face. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Why were you giving commands to Asif at Turkey, a member of the Order?
The brute was stoking the fire of 1,000 rebellions. Thankfully, someone spared me the trouble of putting him down. A hidden one, I heard. Are you the one to thank?
I read your letters. You forced your cousins to remove their protection from Alamut. You sold us to our enemies.
And brought peace to Baghdad. You've already helped yourself to the receipt.
Abu Abdullah's oath of allegiance. What does he have to do with anything?
His ambition would have torn the Khalifa apart. I offered the Order Alamut. They gave me assurance he'd threaten us no more.
So to trap a fox, you loose a wolf. The Order will see Baghdad burn, Governor. History will judge you for this.
History can hang me for it. I'll leave this world knowing that there is courage in compromise.
There is also cowardice.
How old are you? 20? I was about your age when I came to this city. Righteous beyond reproach.
What happened?
I grew up. If you really wish to spare Alamut, turn that blade on your enemies.
Give me their name. The one you brokered the deal with.
I could, but if you fail, then I die. And I'd prefer not to. Now, I have things to do. No hard feelings. Guards!
So the day ends with you fleeing the Shurta after all.
Hold on. I'll silence you! Come on! Right there.
Publication of pediatric medicine.
Determined to see my name. Order or no, Governor Muhammad is no friend to the Hidden Ones. I have seen enough from my 3 suspects. Time to seek Roshan's counsel and end this once and for all.
الشهر الماضي.
أكاد يدي على آخر
Hey, what?
حذاري من رئيس الخدم. أعتقد أن
Basim, have you investigated your 3 suspects? If not, you appear decided, Basim. What have you learned?
Arib is innocent. The governor less so. He made a deal with the Order and removed his cousin's protection from Alamut.
Happened. Just as we had feared. We've been bared to our enemies.
Yes. In exchange for Abu Abdullah's renouncing his claim to the throne. He cedes his crown to suit the Order, led by
his mother. Qabiha is the head of the snake. Where is she now?
Fled to the palace. If we act now, we can spare Alamut. Give me the feather, Master.
Qabiha will meet swift justice. And I will be the one to deliver it.
What? What are you saying?
That a more seasoned hand is needed. The last time you entered a palace, you left it in disarray, to put it lightly.
Have I not proven myself since? Master, I have earned the right.
Earned what? The right to kill?
No, that is not.
A blow from one of us is a blow for all of us. Or does your ego demand the honor?
It is not ego, Master. It is duty. I took an oath to leave my life behind, to walk the shadows and to serve the light. I mean to.
Qabiha is more dangerous than her underlings. Strike quickly and end this. Do not hesitate.
Blood from a stone. Who is she to keep you from Qabiha, or to tell you when to strike?
My master and mentor, without whom I would be nothing but a corpse in the streets of Anbar. You spy on me now?
Always. So you will swallow your questions, strike at her enemies, serve without complaint. And live your life dogged by El Jinni in the hovel you once hoped to escape. You know where to find me when your duty is done.
So many dead or disappeared. And each trail of blood leads back to you, Al-Bahamut, the last mask to be lifted. You set Wasif on the rebels, unleashed Al-Ghul, sold your son's crown to seize Alamut. And all for what? Some worthless token of a long-forgotten age. No matter. I will see you at the palace, and I will cut the head from the snake. Show me everything.
كفار ذلك خسيس.
Good to see.
What?
May I see?
Look. You've never seen a blade bite like this. It is agreed. I'll make it feel like an extension of your... Can I be of further assistance?
I will be off.
So good.
Well met.
Well met, my friend.
Let us see what...
Here's what I... Have a gear improvement project in mind? Never leave home without some. Is that...
I...
It seems Ali decided to attack the palace after all. His rebels could distract these guards.
Oh! You, hidden one. Do you think you can help us pass these gates? They're barred from the inside.
You appear primed for a fight, brothers. I will see what I can do.
I need your help.
Remember my Uncle Karim that burnt himself?
I must be quick and quiet. Qabiha will be on her guard. friend. Mask my steps.
What do you see, Enkidu?
Right. Back to the boredom.
Some music would brighten the day and draw the guards. Wonderful.
أهلا سيدي. I'm afraid you...
I think you are warped.
Perhaps.
Here you are.
Thank you.
Let us hope this clears the gate. Servants go where they will. This man might help me open some doors. Such heaviness in the...
These are...
and most inhospitable.
We are. But
I can see that. If only this...
If only.
Poor hospitality.
لا يبشر هذا بخير.
Criminals, scum!
أي جنون هذا؟
Greetings.
Ah.
Poor hot.
I don't envy him the task.
Your fate is sealed.
You are mine! I'll feed you your spleen! We need more men!
Ali's rebels are at the gate. Finally. Now to find Qabiha. And... Be better. Find it. Now to find Qabiha. And save Alamut.
Hold on! You're dead! Got you! Good do! What happened here? Where is it from? You will die! What's going on? Bleed! Got you! God grant me strength, you! There! Hold on!
Be my eyes, Enkidu. فلترقد بالسلام. Servants, greetings again. Ah. Urhat. Servants go where they will. This man might help me open some doors. Where is your mother?
Do you have any idea who I am?
Where is Qabiha?
I do not know. I haven't seen her since she made me sign away my birthright.
Then where would she hide? Think!
There is a passage in the library. I followed her once. She used one of the books. Is that where she's kept safe while I've faced imprisonment and humiliation? Threats of death and... I know you. You were there that night, with that object clutched in your hand, and my father dead at your feet. That light, those voices. I thought I'd gone mad. Everyone did. Everyone except my mother. She... Will you kill her too? Will you not stop until all of us are dead?
First the scholar, now Qabiha. These Order members love to hide among the books.
Hold your Die, you!
First the scholar, now Qabiha. These Order members love to hide among the books.
On it!
Here!
Not here! Choke, by God! Where did all this damn smoke come from?
And everything was going so well. It seems I will need a key.
Left a nasty scar, as you've seen. An inch.
Hold on! Got you! Meet your god!
Focus.
Stop that! Evisceration!
Taking us down.
You are mine!
Cast your gaze, Enkidu. Not the warmest of receptions.
أمام المحتسب مجددا جيدة مثل المرة
المرة السابقة فيمكنك توقع طلب
You just wanted to get to the city, John.
And everything was going so well. It seems I will need a key.
Hey, that's... Call the watch!
Well, we have to stop meeting like this.
I could not agree more.
Where is Kabiha?
If I knew, I would not tell you.
Do not play the fool, Makira.
Why not? It worked the last time.
Do you know what Kabiha is? What she really is?
More than anyone. I am more child to her than her own son. That fool who let his father die before his eyes. You have no idea who you are dealing with. But I do. And I say to you kindly, leave this place.
Makira will warn her mistress. Let us see where she leads. She saw me. I should not follow too closely.
أشكرك على إحضار هذه العمليات الحسابية. هذا ما كنت بحاجة إليه بالضبط. من كان يخطر على باله أن المروزية الموقرة ما زال ذهنه حادا كالنصر. لقد غادر هذا.
Come back to the way of peace, friend. Lead a better life.
The library. Kabiha must be within.
Lanat Allah alayk. Can you not leave me alone?
You? Gladly. But your mistress...
Do what you will. You will not find her. I have nothing more to say to you.
There must be a room beyond this one. But how to reach it? What was it Arib recited? Rage as the ocean, I'll sweeten your storms. Many volumes by Arib. Kabiha is an admirer. Blue, black, white, and yellow tomes. Which book would Kabiha choose to mark her path?
What was it, Arib? Scorch as the desert, I'll strike as the cobra, soar as the dove. Perhaps there is a clue in one of her poems. Symmetry of sky, or ocean desert cobra dove. I must have missed something. What was it Arib recited? Rage as the ocean, I'll sweeten your storms. Scorch as the desert, I'll bathe in your heat. Strike as the cobra, but plunge in my breast. Soar as the dove, but a light in my nest. The ocean is blue, the desert gold. What was it Arib recited? Scorch as the desert, I'll strike as the cobra, soar as the dove. What was it Arib recited? Rage as the ocean, I'll sweeten your storms. Scorch as the desert, I'll bathe in your heat. Strike as the cobra, but plunge in my breast. Soar as the dove, but a light in my nest. inside this place.
Hidden one. So many years spent searching. Combing ancient tomes and tombs. Tracing forgotten histories. Snatching at rumor and at myth. When all I needed to do was wait. For you to come to me. Our prodigal scion has arrived. Yet he knows not what he is. Have you not wondered at your nature? You, who see more, who know more. Even my son knew to ask what you were. When he saw your hand touch and wake the ancient's gift.
What am I?
Something more than man.
Enough riddles. Speak plainly.
Why speak what can be shown? Come with me to Alamut. Beneath its temple walls lies all the knowledge that you are heir to. Your so-called brothers would sooner die than see you claim it. But take heart, Basim. We will prepare the way. And set you free.
No!
What poison have you lapped at her lips?
She said I was something more than man. What did she mean, Roshan? What lies beneath the temple?
That is forbidden ground. There's nothing there for you.
I told you of the nightmares. The Jinni. You called it weakness. Told me to mend it. I tried and tried, but you hid the way. You let me struggle alone!
Not alone! You are not the first to walk the shadows broken, Basim. Stitch your shattered pieces into a whole. Pour your pain into the Brotherhood. Hurt yourself of the poison she dripped, and come home to us. No more than a man, but no less than our brother. Or is it too little for you?
What if it is?
Follow the path she laid out for you, and I will kill you myself.
I have to get out of here. I have to tell Nihal what I have learned.
Guards! Guards! To me!
You will not have justice! All right! Onyx,
Alhamdulillah. Again I have escaped with my life and left things broken behind me.
الرياضيات المراجعة وجدت
لجلب بعض العرقسوس.
ما رأيك في موقف الإغريقيين من فيها؟
إن الطريقة
Shorta are hard on my heels. I could use some
The earth has shifted beneath my feet. I need to get back to firmer ground. I need Nihal.
What? I was reading Bala Day in the walkaround.
Stand around and tell people what to do.
كيف حالك؟
سنلتقي مجددا.
تحلى ببعض الأدب.
Just a flesh wound.
You ever been down to Abdullah? You'd like it there.
Basim, are you well? Basim.
I do not know. You were right, Nihal. My enemy, Qabiha, she held the answers.
What did you learn?
That there is more to who I am. A truth Qabiha tried to tell me. A truth my master sought to silence. That truth lies at Alamut.
So we ride for Alamut.